And next group, I would like to welcome the BBV Vietnam Employee Performance and Competence Management Group. Good luck for your presentation.
Okay, welcome everyone. Today I will present our result of my team research and development on the project, the Employee Performance Competency Management, bbvHrPro. As for this presentation, first we will talk about the project of today. What is our project? The project outcome, what we have done for it, the insight metric, our team performance, and the challenge and lesson we learned from it. First, we talk about the project overview. The BBB Agile Pro is a solution for our client Excel management method, which is mostly used for competency skill evaluated, career planning, performance review, and goal management. As for our team leader, we have Peter Park. Most of the sprint he will planning and divide tasks for other members. Our vice leader is Peter Nguyen. He will support Mr. Long when he needed. Everyone in the team will do the coding part, but it divided into two teams, which is front-end team is me and Mr. Nguyen, and back-end team for the rest. The testing part we change continuously every sprint for every member. As for our stakeholder, we will welcome Mr. Battery and Mr. Pulam as our coordinator, Mr. Tanho for our supervisor, and our lovely client, Ms. Nulan, Mr. Thailand. For the project scope, we have three main modules. The first module is the competence skill, which is used to evaluate for promotion. The second module is the job mapping, which is to career planning, and the third one is goal management, which for long-term goal review and short-term goal review. For project milestone, we have three phases. The first phase is initialize, when we meeting with the former team and our plan to define the objective. The execution phase, when we do the sprint activity and implementation. And closing phase, when we deliver our product to our customer and documentation working. For project methodology, we apply Agile and Scrum framework. At the beginning of every sprint, we do the sprint planning when we set up the sprint goal and break down tasks for every member. Then we refine the backlog and coding and testing. Then we demo it to our customer, and finally we do the sprint performance review. For the project outcome, I would like Mr. Thai to deliver this part.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now move to the project outcome that we will deliver all items in the project. About firstly, the project milestone in July that we will define the project objectives. Okay, move to the detail in the system. There are three modules in our system feature. The first one is The first one is business skill model, that is model will evaluating employees based on the many criteria level, which will determine the for employee promotion. And the second one, job ability, is a small module that is separated from the skill business skill module that will focus on the human resources manager that we can change the minimum criteria level that can requirement that should do some competency assess. And the final one is role management that will focus on the employee and service unit manager that can discuss the goal and create and manage the goal. Okay, now we move to the detail in competency skill. About the flow, the first one is human resources have to create a cycle and they have to assign the participant like employee, project manager, or service unit manager. And firstly, they have to self-evaluate it, and then they have one meeting face-to-face in the company, and that for release the final result. And depending on the final result, that we have to move the next process in the company or that they can remove it or not. The second one will be job mapping. The job mapping, as I said before, is focused on the human resources manager. The manager can easily change the minimum level criteria of any position to suit the company policy of situation. And this only happens the employee can follow the career path in the company now, like junior, professional, expert that need to have all the level criteria of that specific position. And about the role management, this module will, as I said before, focus on the service unit manager and the employee. Because the first one, employee have to remain the long-term goal or short-term goal, and then I will the request approval from the service unit manager, and the manager can manage the goal and approve or not. And then the goal will the started goal will change based on the action like extend, complete, or incomplete. And the next one is project master is executing. Mr. Long will be presented.
So thank you, Kai, and I will continue the presentation from here. So after we done collecting and analyzing the class requirement in the initial phase, we will move to the executing phase, where we have the use case to illustrate the requirement into how the actor interprets the system, the business process model notation to demonstrate how the process runs the system, and the architecture of the system, the database, and the UI design system. So moving first to the use case. For the competency use case, there will be 4 roles in the competency, which human resources which human resources manager can assign the user. And for employees, they will be able to do the self-evaluate, while the service unit manager will evaluate for the employee, but only after they receive the feedback from the project manager. For the job mapping use case, they will be on the role in the company will be able to view the material level for specific position and job level in the job mapping. Additionally, human resources manager can also edit that material level based on the company policies. And for the goal management use case, there's only 2 participants, which is employee and service unit manager. For the employee, they can create a goal and edit the goal as well. They also can request for the service unit manager to approve the goal, and they can also link the goal into the specific performance review and competency cycle as they start working on it. They also will be the one for make the final decision, which if they want to continue to go in another cycle or they want to complete the goal right after that. So for the business process model organization, there's a policy if A will start by the human resources manager create the new business cycle and assign people into the business cycle. Then employee, service unit manager, and the head manager will receive the to evaluate and implement themselves. And the service manager will evaluate the employee only after receiving the feedback from the project manager. And when both employee and service manager done evaluating, they will move to the second phase, which they will have a face-to-face meeting to finalize the competency score to determine that if the employee meet the criteria level for their job, for their next job level. For the goal management, it start with employee like long-term goal and left a short-term goal inside. So the service manager will receive that we know that employee where to go, and then we view the goal if to see that if the goal is sustainable and realistic enough. And if yes, they will go for employee to start working on it, and they need to go into the working review and competency cycle. Then employee will be attacked by upload files document as their evidence of condition, and finally they will decide if they want to continue to go here, they will continue to go in the cycle, or they will end to go here. So, move to the system architecture. So our web application using the Amazon Web Service is into instance for hosting separate front server, web server, and database server. We also use the Nginx as our reverse proxy in our web application. It will get the outside request from the client and convert it to the matching its server inside. And this is the database of our system. So the red one, the color one is the one that our team has developed during this phase 2 project. And finally, we will use design as our spread prototype for the system. So to see more detail about UI, we will go to the closing phase where it will continue resin.
So after closing phase, let's head to our product demo. Block, please switch to the video.
Let's log in with the employee account. To set a goal, the employee needs to navigate to goal. Let's log in with the employee account. To set a goal, the employee needs to navigate to Goal Management tab. A list of employee long-term goals will be displayed. Click the Create button to create a new long-term goal for a new competency cycle. Employee can fill the name of their long-term goal with the day they want to start and the due date of this long-term goal. You can also edit your long-term goal as well as delete it. After creating the long-term goal, we will need to create a list of short-term goals. Cut the long-term goal smaller from the detail. We click the button Create Short-Term Goal. In here, we fill out the title as the name, description as the step, and start date of the short-term goal. Click in Short-Term Goal. The employee will be navigated to the goal detail page, where they can see necessary information about the short-term goal. The employee has the option to delete the goal, but only available in drafted mode. Additionally, they can update the goal information. When your goal is ready, you can request for Service Unit Manager approval by clicking this button. After clicking, the status of the goal will be updated to pending approval. You can also chat to yourself for asking approval. Now, log in with Service Unit Manager account. When Access Goal Management tab, Service Unit Manager will see a list of employee. Now, let's find Smith's goal to approve it. Access into Smith's goal. Service Unit Manager will be navigated to a list of long-term goals. Get into that to view and approve the short-term goal before we approve the long-term goal. Navigate the short-term goal detail from Manager View. Let's approve for this goal. Now let's view other Smith's goals and approve the status. When we've done approve all the short-term goals, let's turn Here, you can approve for the long-term goal and write the note for them. After approving, the long-term goal status will be changed to in progress. Besides, some can also decide if this long-term goal is complete or not. To view the history of changes to a long-term goal, click on the goal and you'll find a history button. This button will display the complete history, including any notes you've written for the employee. Let's return to Smith's account to check approved goal. The long-term goal approved. Clicking the history button to verify. Likewise, for short-term goals, you'll see that the service unit manager approved and responded message. To manage the performance review cycle, let's log into Tom account, the human resource manager in the company. By clicking in the performance review tab, we can see a list of existing performance review cycle in the company. To create a new cycle, we need to specify the start date and end date, which indicate as the time range an employee's review to evaluate. We also need to set the due date for both employee and evaluator to complete the review. And of course, you can edit the cycle timeline as desired. Down into the cycle detail, let's create by assigning. You can set the weight for each criteria on the left side and assign evaluator on the right side. Choose Kelly here since he is a manager. Only service unit manager or project manager can be an evaluator in performance review. Select the employee, choose Smith and other employees. Since we choose 3 employees, there will be 3 forms, 1 for each of them. As a human resource manager, you can access the detail of the form. Now, performance review form no longer get the goal automatically. Instead, the employee has to link itself when both PR and competency cycle is available. After create performance review cycle, let's navigate to competency tab. When assessing competency, manager role will see a dashboard on the left side with the number of employees in different job levels. On the right, a pie chart which indicates the status of number of competency forms. Additionally, manager can choose other cycle status by clicking here. Competency cycle list will show at the bottom. Click Create button to create a cycle. And same as performance review cycle, we need to define the time range for competency cycle. You can also edit competency cycle timeline. Since we just created a competency cycle, let's assign evaluator a project manager. Jamie can only give your feedback to service unit manager. Project manager feedback will be saved automatically, so they want you to click the button to submit the feedback. It is also important to note that project manager cannot see employee evaluation as well as service unit manager evaluation. Now it's time for Kelly to do the evaluation for Smith. It is important to note that service unit manager will see project manager feedback and won't be able to see employee evaluation in the first evaluation phase. And as the same with employee, service unit manager will evaluate employee based on provided criteria. After submitting the evaluation, overall level of service unit manager evaluation will be calculated automatically, and the process will be moved to and finalized phase when both evaluator and employee complete the evaluation. This phase involves the meeting between employee and evaluator to finalize the point for each criteria. Additionally, evaluator now can see the employee evaluation during this phase. When the evaluator submits the form and finalizes the phase, the process will be marked as completed and the system will calculate the final level based on the final point of each criteria. The final evaluation is based on each criterion and job network. Every company user can access their career roadmap. Smith, the software engineer, has met the expert level criteria, resulting in his promotion to expert after the competency evaluation. Let's log in to the Human Resource Manager account. Additionally, Human Resource Manager account, Tom can edit the point of each criterion based on company policy by clicking each criterion and click Save button when the changes is done. It will apply immediately for the next competency cycle. In the competency skills section, a radar chart displays the employee's current and target levels. Smith's chart reflects his latest evaluation results. On the right, a development progress bar tracks promotion history, showing Smith's 2024 promotion to expert. Action log allows all role to view all recorded long-term and short-term goals. Clicking the long-term goal reveals its associated short-term goals, and selecting one directs you to its detailed page. Now let's go next to the competency goal. By navigating to the goal next to action logs here, we will see a list of long-term goals and short-term goals here. But not like competency action logs. It only shows goals that have been linked by an employee. Here is Smith's linked goal. We will be able to access the linked goal detail in the same way as in goal management. And that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching.
After watching the demo, we will next to this metric, which about the data of our team performance. So about our total working hours, our team have a range working hours from 373 to 471 hours. And about the final system testing, with total of 3 modules, we only have 5 test fails and has 110 tests passed for competency module, 65 test passed for goal management, and 20 test passed for job mapping. And the final about the challenge and the lesson learned of our team. So the challenge is we have 4 challenges that we face up when we do this related project. First, about the legacy cost management, we have to receive the ongoing project, so we need to take time to understand the cost of the former team and take time to learn. Also, we need to understand the requirements that from the phase 1 to end. Need to understand the phase 2 requirements to update the system. And about the multi-phase growth, we need to have many roles to complete the project. And about the timely function release, we sometimes have very late the release from some scripts. And about the lesson learned, so after Through the project, we learn we need to understand how to correctly the sprint work, determine the scope of each sprint such that 100 of the project work may be complete. And the final, if needs are unclear, we need to contact our client to have the more specific about our requirements. So about the future plan, for modules can be have in the future plan, that is the notification system, a feature to keep track and notify changes to users in the application. The second is the account activation, a feature to active employee account to access the web applications. 360-degree feedback, a feature for giving employee feedback from various sources. And finally, the night report, a feature for HR to define talents in place in the company. And that's it. Thanks for listening and watching our presentation.
Thank you very much, and thank you for a detailed demo as well. So having deployed the system,
Yes.
yeah, and the users have some cycles being completed or not yet by the company users.
We deploy the system, but we have running in the company.
Okay.
So
Okay. So how is the feedback from the UI designer from the different type of users? Have they given feedback?
for the feedback, we mostly receive the feedback from our client. Yeah. So we receive feedback from the client only. Most of the feedback is our UI and how assess.
Yeah, I think you would get some interesting feedback if real users use it. Something like the manager is managing multiple workers. They probably want some overview screen for tasks or things to be approved rather than following things like files, etc. Things like that. Kind of provide shortcuts for how about things like one level higher, like the HR, when they know who has done their job and who has not? So I guess statistics on how many people have completed their self-evaluation, how many managers have completed their employee evaluations and things like that, to manage the overall process.
Currently, they can say, honestly, like how much form is cycle and complete or evaluating stuff. If you want to say really that if employee then to call detail.
So some kind of overview might be the next version. Yeah. Next team. Working. No problem. There's scope for another team to continue.
Yeah, so what is the biggest challenge when you work on this project?
I think the biggest challenge is actually that we told this new project have no knowledge about it. Didn't know about the core method. We also haven't tried to also have also basically it's us.
So when you finish a project, how can you say that you can improve any kind of skill? So like in your project by performance and competition management, right? So now think about your UI here. So any kind of like recruitment or like job mapping or job career path.
We know
Yeah, about my major in about my main role about project about I am full stack developer, so I have to learn so much. You know, I'm a blank impression, and I have to see the so-called from a team. You know, 6 months from a team, and I have to learn anything from UI, the base, and architecture, so much CSD, and I have to learn from zero, and I have to. But from him, I have the competition to have me so much about guide me about the flow. Yeah, I think I have to improve a lot about my front end or back end, and and I think I have to my other thing for me. First of all, maybe the best thing I learned about this project is about code with JS and communication with the client when meeting and I have some more knowledge about the HR, not just common HR that we used to know like Wikipedia, but some other different knowledge in HR like skill management.
As for me, as the front-end developer, well, I have learned about the React.js to coding the front-end, and also I have learned to design UI, yeah, in how to design UI like after we finish the project. Yeah, that is where I achieved after the project.
So, your team proposed
discussion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.